All right, let's get into it. Let's fucking go. Let's go into the news, okay? Let's do a little bit of news coverage before everybody pulls up on me, okay?
This is the first day that members of the public will be able to file past the Queen's coffin to pay their respects. It's just
so
one
weird.
component and a very complex series of rites associated with the funeral and also the transition to the new monarch.
Yeah, bruvs are mental, dude. It is so fucking strange. Like, as a mark of respect during this period of national mourning, we will not live stream tomorrow's Nintendo Direct. It will be published as a video on demand on our YouTube channel tomorrow. Like, what the fuck is... Dude, it's fine, bro. She was 96. Like, y'all are being fucking crazy. I didn't realize how crazy it got. And I'm in awe. I'm shocked. They even stopped the footy, bruv. That's right. They stopped the footy. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, bruv.
In London this morning, the new King Charles III met members of the House of Commons and the House of Lords.
Bro, the real fucking news is King Charles's fucking fingies, though. Oh my lord, dude. Holy fucking shit. That is crazy. Okay? That shit is wild. That's actually wild. Like, I don't even know if I can show you the fingies. I mean, they are glizzies, dude. New York style sausage fingies. They got glizzies. You need the bev on the side. It's crazy. He is sick, please, man. Bro, I don't give a shit. What the fuck do you mean? If you expect me to, like, respect the fucking royal family, like, I don't even respect, like, normal people in normal positions, like, with a modicum amount of power that fucking exercise it in a weird way, let alone some fucking inbred-ass monarch, dude, that looks the way he does as a consequence of, like, centuries of inbreeding.
Just over 24 hours ago, the Queen's hearse left Balmoral, her private country estate, the coffin draped in the Scottish standard flag. The procession wound its way through the Scottish countryside, well-wishers lining the route on horseback and even in tractors to say goodbye. By late afternoon, crowds had packed the streets of the capital to pay their respects.
I think it's just important to be here, just important to...
Yeah, there were people booing, but you won't be fucking hearing that on any of the broadcasts. Somebody yells out, Andrew, you're a sick old man to Prince Andrew who's walking behind the Queen Elizabeth's coffin. I mean, it's true. You're a sick old man. I love that. You're a sick old man. Yeah, no shit. That's crazy. Expected. So, I mean, this is what happens when you do public processions, right? Proceedings, right? Except they also have to fucking literally, like, they also have to arrest people, apparently. Spoke to the protester who was arrested on the Royal Mile today for shouting abuse at Prince Andrew. Shouting abuse. Abuse. He fucking killed him, dude, with his words.
That powerful men shouldn't be allowed to commit sexual crimes and get away with it.
Yeah, I mean, literally, yeah, it's true. Let's see if that punk can say that if the officers had a gun. What do you mean? Like, he's right. Why are you fucking caping for the cops? Why do you want them to be even more violent? You are way, way closer to that person that's being arrested than the fucking cop, or even the motherfucking king, obviously. Like, how do you not look at your fellow working class person out there being like, yeah, fuck this shit. This shit sucks. Who gives a fuck? And you're like, no, I'm just like the king for real. Apparently they beat his ass too. Look at this fucking gammon. Look at this fucking gammon, yeah? Look at this fucking 50 stone weighing fucking piece of M, right? Yeah, I'll beat your fucking ass. I'll beat your fucking ass, yeah? EDL, EDL, EDL.
Wait, I've done nothing wrong.
People be like, yeah, look how civilized the fucking British colonies are, you know what I mean? People be like, England brought fucking freedom of speech to the world. It was so sick. And then this is what's happening in England. I mean, the wildest part is this is not in England. This is fucking Scotland. That makes it so much worse. Like, in England, I get it. Most people are not going to fucking say some shit because, you know, that's the heart of the empire. But especially the fact that this is in Scotland and some motherfucker had the audacity to, like, push someone and try to beat their ass. A guy got arrested for asking a question. My account of being arrested in Oxford today for voicing anti-monarchy opinion. Thanks to Bright GRN for publishing this. Freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom from consequence. I'm as anti-royal as you can get, but I wouldn't go looking for a fight in this situation. What? In every sense of the word, this is no free speech. Okay? Free speech isn't when you get banned off Twitter. Free speech isn't when someone says like, no, you're fucking wrong for saying that, or fuck you for saying that, you piece of shit. Free speech is literally when the government cannot fucking arrest you for saying like fuck the queen. Okay? That's free speech. It's government being not being able to restrict your speech. That's what this is. What consequence do you think is appropriate for asking a question in public? Do you think this warranted an arrest? Have you protested before this? Seems a bit unkind when the bloke's mom had just died and people are feeling quite upset and hurt. Not very Christian, is it? Given the circumstances, I don't have much sympathy for you, as you didn't have much sympathy for others. The person that he's saying you don't have much sympathy for is the motherfucking king, dude. This is, bro, I swear to God. You know when Kanye said like slavery is a mindset? And everybody got mad at him because, like, obviously it was the least materialist analysis you could fucking arrive at with respect to chattel slavery. But then I see stuff like this and I realize, like, no, serfdom is a mindset. You have a century, nearly a century of conditioning against this kind of fucking attitude, and meanwhile you're still holding on to that, like, weird symbolic semblance of power. Like, there are people out there who are like, well, you know, I don't actually celebrate any kind of death. Fine, sure. I mean, I doubt it. You'd probably be fucking celebrating Osama bin Laden dying, right? Like, probably celebrated Saddam. Probably celebrated whatever the fuck. Like, there are plenty of people that you would celebrate. Regardless, though. Or Hitler, right? Regardless of all that, though, maybe you're the kind of person who doesn't celebrate death because you think it's, like, fucked up. And that's fine. But these guys go beyond that. These guys go infinitely beyond that. They're like, dude, you can't do it. You cannot, in any meaningful capacity, fucking question a person in a position of power. You might think it's unkind, but the point is it's not illegal. Should we all be arrested every time we do something deemed unkind? Scary. Treason is illegal. One flippant question at a time of national mourning could lead to something much more sinister, such as regicide. Not a risk the police would be willing to take. Oh my God. He said it's treason to ask a question. New. Fuck imperialism. Abolish monarchy. New 22-year-old woman who was arrested holding up this anti-monarchy placard at St. Giles Cathedral has now been charged in connection with a breach of the peace, Police Scotland confirmed. Will appear at Edinburgh Sheriff Court at a later date. These people are insane, bro. I said that to someone who said, I don't celebrate death, and they replied, oh, are you comparing the queen to that bad person? You're fucked. I mean, this is like, I don't know. This is like mental illness, but everyone has it in a weird way. It's like mass psychosis, it feels like. A 74-year-old man was also arrested near Holyrood House in connection with a breach of the peace. He has also now been charged and is due to appear in Edinburgh Sheriff Court. And now this. Said, not my king. Every single one of those fucking right-wingers that's normally like, oh man, free speech, like wokeism is ruining this country. We're getting literal fascism. Is out there on the timeline losing their fucking minds. One of the funniest things I've seen, at least in my observations from, you know, the internet, is all the people that are so insanely angry at me for just making jokes about the Queen's passing. Like, and they're not just angry because, like, they think it's completely unacceptable to, like, make fun of someone passing or whatever. Some of them at least have the decency to claim, like, that's the reason. But most of them are just straight up like, you fucking Turk roach, muzzy, you know, piece of shit. How dare you? You just hate the West. It's like, bro, what are you fucking doing? You're just like openly stating. It straight up, it is just like, it is because they are upset because the Queen was a representative. The same reasons why I'm shitting on the Queen, they are defending the Queen for. And they're not fucking liberal, man. Stop saying they're liberal. A lot. It's a wide variety of fucking people. Like, there are liberals that feel that way, and then there are fucking, like, straight up right-wingers that feel that way. And remember, these are all the same people that are like Jeffrey Epstein. Democratic Party is aligned with Jeffrey Epstein. Democratic Party is aligned with Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, you know who else is aligned with Jeffrey Epstein? The motherfucking Queen, bro. Direct descendants of the fucking Queen, who she defended with your fucking dollars. I don't know what to say about that. Like, you're so obviously not interested in anything. The only thing you're interested in defending is white supremacy, and any kind of fucking beacon that you see, any kind of figurehead of white supremacy that you see that other people are disparaging on the timeline, you're going to use any opportunity you can to fucking defend it. You're like, no, that's unacceptable. How dare you? And then people were literally like making up shit, saying like Hasan cried when his dog died and they desecrated like his dog's mural in r/place. Like, first of all, I didn't, but secondly, like, you just made that shit up you to feel better about yourself. But even if I had, like, yeah, of course, dude, of course, I did cry when my dog died originally. Okay, I did, but like, yeah. That's my fucking dog. What do you mean? How fucking neurodivergent are you that you cannot even comprehend, like, that, you know, you can have an affinity towards a fucking animal, your own animal, your pet, that is infinitely more significant than, like, some random 96-year-old woman who is literally the head of the symbolic head of the monarchy. The fuck? Yeah, no shit. You're comparing, like, yeah, dude, yeah, you'd be acting different, dude. Yeah, you are showing a careless attitude that a 96-year-old woman died. And then they try to make it seem like she's a kind old woman. It's like, bro, she's literally the queen. Wait, what the fuck's this? Anyway, it's just so strange. Like, it's such a strange fucking attitude to have. I think a lot of it stems from the fact that, like, these people just are so devoid of, like, how normal people are in the real world. You know what I mean? That they just think, like, that kind of attitude to have is normal. And there are plenty of other people in that hug box that will turn around and be like, yeah, you're right, actually. You're right, Hasan is fucking hypocritical. We got him. He's so hypocritical. It's like, no, man. Most normal people will be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about the queen as much as I care about my fucking dog. You know what I mean? That's a normal attitude to have. You're just incredibly fucking detached from reality.
Why are you not giving me details?
I'm not going to. Why would you ask for my details?
Just so I can check and make sure you can be here.
I'm in my city.
You've already said you've been arrested once.
Sorry?
You've already told me you've been arrested.
No, I haven't.
You said that earlier.
No, I said other people have been arrested.
Okay, well, now we've made that clear. I want to make sure you didn't have bail conditions not to be here. So just to confirm, you're not going to give me your details.
I was holding up a blank sign. Why are you asking for my details?
You said you're going to write stuff on it that may offend people.
I said I was going to write "Not my king" on a sign. And you asked for my details.
It may offend someone.
Who's that going to offend?
Don't know. Someone may
Not
be
my king.
Right.
Someone might be offended.
Are you going to listen or are you just going to talk over? Is that what you plan to do?
Like, there's varying degrees of acceptability amongst, like, oibrovs and shit, right? Of queen defense. Like, yeah, if you're a fucking gammon, if you're a 10-pound Christmas ham, you know what I mean, or a 10-pound summer ham, yeah, you're gonna fucking defend the queen. It's like your genetic predisposition. You don't know any better, especially as a cop, right? You're a fucking hog, or a British hog. Hey, mate, you got a license for that fucking sign, yeah? Anyway, that's, like, weird, but why the fuck are you an American also defending the queen in a similar capacity? I will never understand this. It just doesn't make sense. It's like the one thing that we fucking liberated ourselves from, you know? Like, who gives a fuck?
The Queen's dead. Ha ha, good. She was a colonialist.
You know that the Queen is the patron of over 600 organisations and charities, improving the lives of millions of people all across the planet.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. She should be able to come to your house and fuck you. You know, prima nocta. The king should be able to fuck your wife. Prima nocta. I mean, that's allowed, right? You should just let the king put his fucking sausage fingers inside of your wife now, okay? On the day of your marriage. That's a law. That's a rule. Hey, guess what, dude? He has a lot of charities. Fuck it, YOLO. Who paid for those? Oh, that's right, dumbass. You did, because you're fucking British. You did. You stupid cuck. At least you used some of those funds for fucking charities. You know, not all of it went directly to the Prince Andrew Legal Fund, the Prince Andrew Nonsury Legal Fund. You know what I mean? I really liked how you said days ago, this is why most of human history was feudalism. Yeah. If we're doing it in 2022, goddamn, brother, that shit was probably crazy. Shit was probably fucking popping. Like, you'd be a serf, you'd be like, yo, we're not getting enough feed this year, yeah? And then the other guy would be like, well, you trying to fucking rise up? It's good. God made the fucking queen, yeah? Don't you dare fucking ask for more feed for us. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oversaw the dismantling of the British Empire. What have you done?
Yeah, oversaw the dismantling. Yeah, the queen was like, yeah, let's dismantle the British Empire. Except she did the exact opposite, you fucking idiot, dude. Yeah, P.O., are you going to talk about Ireland? Great question. Of course not. Ireland. Yeah, it should be united, but with the British Kingdom, right? Look at the straight up North Korea shit. It's just hard for me to care about this in any meaningful capacity. It's hard for me to care about this in any meaningful capacity Especially at the top of the hour when there's a 60-second ad break coming. You know what I mean? Because at the top of the hour, there's a 6-second ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free. You can't escape the monarchy, but you can escape the top of the hour ad break. Yeah, I saw this. England canceled cancer appointments, dude. Breaking. You will be pleased to know that hospitals are canceling appointments for cancer patients on the day of the Queen's funeral as a mark of respect. And no, this one is not satire either. The island is getting a little too sinister for my liking. This is one of the most bananas thing I've ever seen, bro. It is so fucked. People have fucking lost it. Dude, the British, are they all right? Someone checking on the British. Full report on the cancellations. Hospital appointments cancelled because of Queen's funeral. Exclusive. Thousands of patients waiting for surgery and maternity checks, and some cancer will be affected. Read the bio. It's parody. I mean, she might be a parody account, but it is true, right? Or is this also, it's opendemocracy.net. And I also saw it on Twitter as well before. No, it literally is true. Like, I did literally see, like, you guys are fact-checking something that is real. Yeah, see? Cancer treatments and burials are canceled as UK prepares to shut down for the Queen's funeral Monday. Here's what else will be closed. Guys, it's not a fucking meme. I saw this already. I already saw this as well. It sounds insane because if you're American, you're probably like, dude, there's no fucking way this is real. Like, that's psychotic. Nope, it's not. Food banks are closing for Queen's food bank closing for Queen's funeral responds to backlash. Like a 96-year-old woman died. Okay, it's the most expected thing. Anyway, cancer treatment and burials are canceled as well, which is fucking insane.